Hello and welcome to my second attempt of the bad units only challenge, where I can only use warriors, archers, riders and boats to defeat my enemies. I will once again play as Omaji on a massive sized map with with the map type continents against 8 opponents. And let's see if I will be able to do that with this time. I will once again start with 2 riders. And if you haven't seen my last video, just take a look at my last video, because there you can see what strategies I intend to use this time. I will once again just try to explore and get as much land as possible. And there we already have our first opponent, and I will try to take him out as quickly as possible. So I will train a second rider in this direction. The very important thing is that I just get enough economy to spam out a few riders and then just try to advance on Hoodrick as fast as possible. That's a good thing that I got stars, because now I can get roads and upgrade my last city in a moment. Oh, I misclicked there, but it isn't that bad because I can just get resources here. So I think that Hoodrick doesn't see this place, but he has taken an explorer, so it might be the case. So I think I won't risk it and just take the city, because he can't attack it twice. And I will just try to get as many cities as possible, as usual. And I think that this turn I won't train any riders, because my economy right now is a bit more important to me. But I will still take out as many of these units as possible. And I think I have most of the attacks that I need for the beginning of this game. So right now I think I have a pretty good chance of destroying Hoodrick before he becomes a big threat. But I'm still not sure about the whole situation. So the explorer reveals to us Kisitali and an open village, and I think that Kisitali isn't such that big of a threat, because he only has a defender at the beginning, and defenders aren't known to be the most offensive units of the game. So there's an open village here, so I will just take it. And I think I will just take every city I can before any of them are really contested, even neglecting their development, because development for me isn't as important as getting more and more villages. Right now that's a bit unfortunate that he has destroyed my rider that was trying to get the city, but it isn't the end of the world, and I can I think still get off a few kills here and just contest this city at least. So I think my entire game plan right now consists of getting more riders and more units in general, and just trying to overwhelm my opponents in the early game before they become too strong. So this is definitely going better than the last attempt, I think, because now as you can see here, I can just at least get a few cities without contention, and just in general have more cities, and more cities are very important for this challenge. there's this problem where this defender is right now occupying the city, and I don't know whether or not I should let them have the city or road all of these riders to the city, and I think it isn't worth it to contest it, and just I think I will get hunting and then go for archery, because archers do counter defenders pretty well. There is Cimenti. No, luckily there is no Cimenti here. This is also just his biome, but nothing more. And yeah, because Italy already has a lot of warriors, which isn't very good, but I have a lot of riders to, try to destroy them. Here, Hudrik got a city wall, which isn't very good for me, because city walls are like my arch enemy, because they give defenders so much defense that I will have to waste a lot of units on them. But the good thing is that I can now siege the capital of... Is it the capital? No, I don't think this is the capital. Yeah, I can siege the city of Kezitali here, which is pretty good. And I will upgrade the city to get more riders in the city. And yeah, because villages are so important to me, I will just also use roads to get my riders to the cities as quickly as possible. And I will take the city too. The Grand Bazaar Monument is pretty nice, but I don't have much use for it right now, and I think I will just use it later. So yeah, now the really like early game is over, and I think I will now have to get some archers to attack Hudrik in a better way, because right now I don't have anything to destroy his archers really, except for my riders. I could siege the capital, but I don't think it's really worth it, and I much rather just destroy his archers and go into his territory. But I think that was useless too. So maybe it wasn't the best play here, but I will just try to rush in with as many riders as possible into his territory to just maybe get a free city or distract his units. Also, Kezitali has trained a warrior in this city, and therefore I can siege it with my riders here, which is a pretty good thing. But there will be the difficulty of holding these cities as well, because this might not be possible all of the time. I think I will have to use the monument here so I can, better here so I can get resources, and with these resources train a rider here and here. So let's see what our opponents will be doing. So they just destroy a lot of my riders, but it isn't that bad. And right now I can also take the city, and I will attempt to do this. I will try to do this, and I think I need climbing too, because climbing will be very important later on, and it helps me with my mobility right now here, especially with these mountains blocking my way. Holding the city won't be that difficult, I think, because a lot of archers just will make my life a lot easier, and the amount of resources here just is really good for me here. But I will just I think I will use most of my stars and just recover this rider because he's in such a central position. I think he's will be pretty useful later. So yeah, my sieges didn't work here, but I think that now I have a better chance with 2 archers and this rider, because this rider can just attack this archer, and now they are both weakened. So the riders and the rider and archer combo paired with roads is a pretty great combo, because it allows me to just, on the one hand, attack pretty versatile, pretty mobile with my riders, but on the other hand, support them with the archers that will help them make my targets one hit for my riders, which is pretty good. I'm planning on getting on the water pretty soon, and I'm not upgrading these cities on purpose because I want to get explorers in these, because explorers will be pretty helpful for me later if I want to discover things with my pretty slow ships. And even though right now I maybe have already a whole continent for myself, there is still the possibility of maybe having an enemy who has a lot of ships and a lot of battleships, which are then pretty difficult to destroy. So right now I'm having a small problem with Hudrik because I can't capture the city right now because of these archers here, and I think I can destroy these archers by just attacking with this rider here and clearing my way to these archers, which is pretty important because these archers before were doing a lot of damage to me, but now they don't. And I think I will try to exert a bit of pressure on these warriors here, so I can just get through the defense lines of Kisitali. Archers are the way to go here, I think, because they don't take damage if they attack. This is very important, I think. So here is Simenti right now, and he will be a big enemy of mine because his Dumax are going to be very difficult to deal with. But on the other hand, he doesn't have any any knights, and knights are one of the biggest threat to my army in general, because they can one hit every unit that I own, and this is bad, of course. So now I have navigation. I can start to upgrade these cities too, because now I can take explorers, and they will help me. So I will try to make the fog go away here as well, so this explorer goes into the ocean. And now I can see Polaris, and Polaris is actually a good thing for me because I can then go over the water without having to rely on ships, on boats. And boats, because they're pretty weak, they can't do a lot, but on ice it's just like on land, and therefore I can just use them better. use my forces better. So right now my conquests are going pretty well, and I'm taking a lot of cities right now, so, or at least contesting a lot of cities, and yeah, at least sieging a few. And I think I will, embark on the water soon. But I first have to finish off Hudrik. So yeah, now I have every unit I need, but I think I will need whales, and for as a way to get aquatism, because I still need like cities like these, or just get over the water in general. And until Polaris is here, this I don't think will be possible without ships, and Polaris will take a long time, I think. Therefore, I just try to speed it up. I also try to get a bit of information on the lands, and here is a cloak, which isn't really good because I can't really kill him right now, which is bad. But I will just embark some archers here and train some new units so I can do this later. And here, there's I think I'm able to destroy this, but I'm not able to siege this city this turn. I think I will just use this rider and use some archers like normally. So right now my position looks pretty well, but these flies from Cimenti are presenting a big problem to me, because they are pretty cheap for them to produce and pretty difficult for me to kill. Which is of course pretty bad for me, and therefore I just will have to try to figure out a way to how to deal with them. So these centipedes are also a problem for me. That's what I meant. Like, my units have to two-shot these other units, and it's a good thing that I detected that cloak, because these will become a very big problem later, because the AI somehow really likes cloaks. I don't know why, and it's not very nice and not very pleasant to defend against a lot of cloaks. And I just I think I will take a city wall here, because here as well, because if I'm near the water, it's important to just be better safe. And where's even the city? I don't even know where it is. We'll just take was it this one? Okay. Here I will take city walls, but yes. And city walls are pretty good for me here right now, because they allow me to be more safe on the water later, if there are ever to be battleships or something like that. So Polaris is dying right now, it seems, and this isn't good, as well as the fact that my city is now sieged, which I didn't really saw coming. I didn't really see that this was possible, and this is pretty bad. So I think just try to take out these segments and yeah, weaken Justin generally, but this won't be easy at all, I think. And yeah, I will try to capture the city as well. So yeah, now I will just take farming, and now there are swordmen approaching from Chinchi, and yeah, swordmen, just like last game, might present a pretty big problem, but I think the bigger threat right now will be the Cimenti, which, yeah, these flies are just very strong. No, they aren't strong, but they take 2 hits for one of, for one of them, and this is pretty bad. And they also poison me all of the time, and this is also pretty bad. Yeah, these units will be just, pretty difficult to defend against, or just, fight against. So, I think I will have to fight Chinchi over the water and over the land, and Cimenti mostly over both too. And yeah, this is the part where this whole thing becomes pretty difficult, I think, because now the bots become pretty strong, and well, most of them have died, but those that have survived have now strong units, and I don't really have strong units still, because my advantage lies in the early game, but now it's over, and therefore I will have to adapt to these strategies. And these hordes of flies are really not good for me, because I can't even kill them with my boats that are damaged. So I think I will have to rely on other units there. And this giant centipede is also a big problem, so I would just take him down to 1 health and then just leave him. Just leave him. Or no, I will just kill this segment, and this segment, I know I will create a new one, but I don't think that this new segment is that dangerous, and that this segment is just like, it's a bit too far back. So now, I hope just that Chinchi and Cimenti also will fight each other, because if they don't, this will become pretty difficult for me. And all of these flies are really just, destroying all of my ships, which is pretty bad. But they are also creating algae in the process, which helps my cities grow, because it gives population, and it also helps with that my units can go onto there, and this is good for me, because then I can just also use my land army to defeat my enemies on the water. So the healing thing doesn't really work for me as I hoped it would, so I will just have to adapt, and I think I will just have to attack the enemy relentlessly, I think, so I can I maybe stand a chance against Cimenti. And the other important thing is, I think, to train more archers everywhere, because I think archers counter the strategy of Cimenti pretty well. Here I will also take an explorer, because I really need the vision. So they are the first battleships, and this is pretty bad, and they are up in the north with Sparta, I think. So I think I will have to finish off Hudrik first, and then attack Chinchi with all of my forces at once. So now that Hudrik doesn't yeah, isn't a threat anymore. I will have to focus on my other enemies like Shinji or something. And yeah, warriors are just a good answer, the best answer I can respond with. I think I will just so I can't go over there. Oh, that's oh, so that's okay. I thought I could go over the algae, but it looks like it isn't the case. Yeah, okay, this isn't good if I can't go over algae, but it isn't the end of the world, because now the fight against Simon will be pretty difficult, and I hope I will just maybe ally someone to take them on together. So I will just unlock diplomacy and look who likes Simenti and who doesn't. So first of all, Simenti is at peace with Chinchi and at war with Illyrian. But I don't think Illyrian stands a chance against both of them. So okay, this is pretty good that they also are at war with Simenti but at peace with Chinchi. So I think I can ally with them. Yeah, there is a problem that they think that I'm dominating, but if I'm honest, I don't really think so. Yes, I have quite some cities, but I don't think that I will just instantly win just because I have a ton of cities. And yeah, my hordes of archers are moving. Yeah, and trying to destroy Cementier, but it isn't easy at all, and I will just have to use the Fog of War to try to get as many free kills as possible. But this is ever more difficult for me. So yeah, here I will also use my archers that I have from the conquest of Roderick to attack Chinchi. And yeah, I will just recover all of these so I can attack with them later. So yeah, Chinchi has a lot of battleships, which is pretty bad because I can't do really anything against battleships. And unfortunately, Illyrian also rejected my peace treaty, which would have been pretty good for me if he would accept it. Yeah, the problem with these ships is that, like, I can't do anything against these flies, and these centipedes are also pretty strong. So Illyrian did establish an embassy. Okay, so I hope that he likes me. And yeah, I will just try to take out all these centipede thingies and segments, and all of these, are they called? Yeah, Faichi as well. So now even more units are moving up to near my border, and I think the way to defend them is just pound them with archers. This city, I think, that I'm upgrading right now is, I think, pretty much lost because I don't think I have a way to defend it. But there are still other cities I can capture, like this one. And I even have a veteran warrior to attack it. And now I'm moving up my army. I really have to space it out a bit, because otherwise one night chain could just ruin everything. But I just hope that they don't have knights yet, which is a pretty big gamble, but I hope it pays off. Because if it doesn't, I really have a big problem. So yeah, I just try to take as many archers as I can, but it's really difficult. And I will end my turn here, I think. So now Chinchi is attacking me here, and Chinchi broke peace with Illyrian, which isn't a good thing for me because now Illyrian is both at war with Cymenti and Chinchi, and I think, yeah, that Illyrian is pretty much lost here. And yeah, this infiltration by these daggers is also pretty bad. This cloak really, yeah, hurt my cohesion of my unit. And I will, yeah, try to maybe mitigate this. So I will end it here, and I hope you like this episode. And yeah, do you think that I will be able to defend against the hordes of Cymenti, or that I will ultimately fail this challenge once again? Write it in the comments, please. And yeah, if you like my videos, just like it and maybe subscribe. And if you think you have an idea on how I can improve my videos, just write it in the comments and I will try to read them all. And yeah, maybe think about these and maybe implement your these ideas as well. Thank you very much and bye.